Shit up. Proper ripping it up, man. End it, man. Oh yeah, that was it. Just made a sad of that, didn't I? Aye, we're proper annihilating it, won't we, man? Wonder if that guy will come back online. Yeah, he was on it all fucking day, man. Fucking must not have a job, mate. But I reckon that he's gonna raid us at some point. You know what I mean? Because I know it well. I bumped into his base. Like, he's got a hidden base in a fucking cave behind a waterfall. It was weird though, because I was gonna build him on the map. I fucking flew down there. Fucking hell. I went there. There's a big metal gate there, and I was like, oh right, this guy's building it, and about all the places on the map, he's building where I was gonna build my base. So now I know where his base is. So I'll be getting fucking done at some point. Let him build up a bit first, you know what I mean? So he's only just started playing on this server, ain't he? So, you know. But I'll only take the stuff we want, won't we? I mean, I'm not gonna fucking destroy it completely. I'll just break the door open. Take what I want and go. Ah, just a nice chilled one tonight, man. Don't know how it is. Fucking raptor, man. What are the what called? Yeah, they're fucking good then, man. You just stick them down and you can put your food in it. For your dinosaurs. Feeding trough. Just type feeding. But yeah, stuff takes longer to spoil and shit, so good for that as well. Sometimes I'll just use them for meeting and I'll just let it spoil off. I really need more cactuses, man. I've proper cleared this area. Trying to build this base. Oh man. Yeah, berries, raw meat. Oh shit, there's a rock golem here. Fuck. I really need... Well, yeah, within a certain radius, and if it's near your dinosaur, if you look above it, there'll be like a little trough symbol. That basically means that it's in the radius that it'll eat. It'll eat straight directly from the trough. And if you're breeding, as soon as it gets over 10% from being a baby, then it'll start eating out the trough. So, pretty good for that as well. fucked up, man. How big's your base now? Yeah. Can't believe Jason got attacked, man. Getting fucking trolled. Oh. Such a chilled one tonight, man. Kicking back, bit of Ark. You know what I mean? It's all too much. Broadcasting is too much. It's all fucked up, man. Have you? Fucking hell. Is my taming pen the one that I built up still up there? Fucking hell. It's crazy, man. That is crazy. I don't know why that tune's in my head, man. It's like my cactus tune. If I'm harvesting cactuses, it's the tune I use. Tune I do. Right, I've literally harvested all the cactuses today. Got quite a lot of them. It's getting painful now. But I've still... Why have got damage? Unless you've just punched the floor by accident. Just see what I get off of these. Oh, you get sap from them, don't you? Oh, fuck. Terror bird, man. This Archie's sick, man. 336 now. Can't wait for daylight. Oh, I've still got a bit of a cough. Lipping it up, man. Lip it up, man. Fresh, man. Riggy master. There's no cactus down there. Definitely no cactus that way. I'm just gonna have to keep going this way. Looking painful. So what do we need? I need cactus and sand. The sand's pissed again. I don't know, the beauty about this game, it keeps you interested. Everything else is like pay more money, pay more money, pay more money, pay more money. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah, there's a season pass for this, and it's fucking value for fucking money compared to anything else. So I've got every single map on this game. Any new maps come out, I'll just automatically buy them. You know what I mean? I'd fucking pay it because you get the amount of content you actually get, like per map and per fucking map is just out of this world. Like, there's nothing else out there on PlayStation 4 which is going to give you that without, oh, buy these extra packs, oh, you know what I mean? Oh, buy fucking FIFA packs, or go and buy your fucking something else. Because, I mean, FIFA, that FIFA 19, I hadn't played Ultimate Team in fucking, like, ages. Yeah. All I do is start a new career and I play single player. I mean, that's just the way I do it. And then I've got all the players, I've already paid for them, you know? They cost fucking 70 quid. I paid 70 quid when I bought the game, and I've got all the players. Yeah, you're not playing each other online, so I get that sort of shit, you know what I mean? But there's no long-term investment. That's what I don't like about it. Before you know it, you're buying the next fucking FIFA, and you're starting off again playing packs, and it's just like, don't really fancy wasting my money on shit like that. I don't get it. Right? It's just not for me. I get why people do it, but I guess I'm just old school. That's what happens when you come from the 90s, isn't it? No. Oh, yeah. Well, there you go, you're even further old school then. When it comes to gaming. And Ark is one of them games where you buy it and you get what you pay for. Buying any DLCs, buy the normal game on its own, you're gonna get 3 maps, loads of fucking creatures, loads of fucking shit. More free maps will come out, and then you can buy the season pass, which is worth getting as well. Because we bought it in early access as well, we only paid like 15 quid for this, didn't we? So then when I bought the season pass, and it was like I pretty much just paid full price of a normal game, but I ended up with fucking everything like for Ark. So it was well fucking worth it. I mean, Ark, it's loads better on the PC because that's when I first saw it. When I first ever saw the game, I was looking at it and it was on PC, and I was like, oh, I was like, oh, I wish I had a fucking good enough unit to run that fucker. And then when I saw it come out on PlayStation 4, I was like, fuck yeah, bought it. And then, well, yeah. So the only thing about PC is they get everything a lot faster, don't they? They get all the mods and stuff like that. Like mods take ages to come out on this. Right. But we finally got Structures Plus and got Ragnarok and Center. But I mean, if I ever fucking buy a PC, like a gaming PC, I would actually buy Ark again on PC, just so I could fuck around with all the mods and the new, like the other maps that people are building and stuff. I would actually purchase this game again. And I'd have it on PS4 and PC. But I've been looking at PCs in Game 1, but I decided what's the fucking point. Other stuff I want to buy, man. Plus I'd end up probably playing it on alone. Because I don't like joining other people's tribes me when I'm online. I'm a bit fucking weird on this game. I don't want to join your tribe because I don't want to be at the bottom of the pile. So yeah, I'd rather be solo and be at the top of the tribe. You know what I mean? It's just the way I like to play. I don't like to take orders off anyone. And I don't like to be in a tribe and do loads of grind for like an alpha tribe, because when I played online I've been like part of fucking 3 big tribes, and it's like you're doing all this fucking work for them, and then one day they just boot you out of the tribe because you decide that you want to have a couple of days break or whatever, or you've got to do something with you've actually got to fucking do something with your life. Fuck that, man. That's why I played a lot of solo online. So no. I mean, that's what I mean. I don't like starting a tribe and all being on like the main members of the tribe, but I'll never I'll never play for another tribe. Fuck that. No. Yeah, that's it, man. At the end of the day, I play this game for me. I mean, I was joining them tribes, and it was like, right, do this, do that, do this. I don't mind fucking doing that, but you know, I bought it for fucking me, man. And that's what I mean, and I get that the game's all tribe focused and stuff like that. That's why I do my own private servers, because I can then play how I want to play, and like this solo tribe server, you know, play how I want to play. Have things boosted a bit because it's a solo tribe server. I got fed up of all the toxic shit online. Tried to do a PvE because I just wanted to build something up online and have a bit of PvE. Couldn't fucking build anywhere because everybody's fucking like put pillars everywhere and shit like that. Well, they're only trying to make sure people don't build around their base, but it then gets to the point where there's nowhere to build. So then I fucking stop that shit. Did PvP online. We did alright, didn't we? Just like little sneaky hidden bases and stuff like that. Doing a bit of trolling. But that's as far as it goes really when you're solo. I should have put a lot of fucking time into it. So private server's the way, always been the way, hasn't it? I know, and when was before private servers came to PS4, and I had that spare PS4 just running the server 24/7, and I even had to buy a fan for the back of the PS4, just so the PS4 didn't fucking blow up, because it was literally on all the fucking time. And then finally was able to host our own server, and then man, all sorts of man. Cactus heaven round here. My weight's getting high on my arch now. Really, I need to start setting some shit up in that base. I've literally been living like a fucking gypsy on this RG. I've literally got all my shit on me. Like, everything that I own is pretty much on this RG. Hey, where did I get that raw mutton from? what I killed there. I didn't. Yeah, I better go back and build a bit of storage. Get me fabricated down that transferred back from my other base. I could, man. But I'm having a proper sesh. I'm having an absolute mad sesh tonight. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I'm gonna be up on this until about fucking 2 in the morning. I'm having a fucking mental sesh tonight. Cause I went to the cinema last night, so I didn't really come on. Yeah, because I went to watch the cinema. Yeah, it was pretty good, to be fair. Yeah, it was alright. And I'm from the desert. So that guy's base is like middle of the map. I don't know where that other guy's base is though. Well, that girl, it's that girl in it. Yeah, that girl. I don't know where her base is though, but she's got like a sneaky fucking base somewhere. But yeah. Keeps me out of trouble this game though, to be fair. I mean, yeah, I mean, I have here and there, you know, but I'm just not doing it anymore. It's fucking shit. I mean, I'm gonna Shirley's party, and then after Shirley's party, I'm not going town. And then after that, I'm fucking done. I'm not going out around town ever again. I won't even go for a drink in town ever again. It's fucking shit. You know what I mean? Well, that's what I mean, mate. I'm 29 in next month. And, you know, I don't even... It's just got to the point, you know, and then all everyone says is, oh, no, you won't, no, you won't. Well, I've done it for a decade, do you know what I mean? So, there's only so long you can go before you've had enough, do you know what I mean? Well, that's it, man. And that decade doesn't even include all the underage shit I did. You know what I mean? And that started at 14, so... I'm just really done with it. I don't see what's so exciting about it anymore. Well, that's it. You know what I mean? Fucking sitting on Ark all night is fucking better than going town. I'd probably have more fun if I built myself town on this game and then went to town. Alright, so I need to really sort this shit out. I've just literally neglected this RG and I've got loads of shit on here. So, just put a little building station there. Tell you what, I'll set a load of fucking clay off first. So yeah, man, I'm just fucking absolutely at the end of my tether with it. Because it's getting to the point where I'll fucking hurt someone. Like, not in a like I'm gonna beat you up way, but in an emotional way. Because I'll just fuck you straight off and you'll be out my fucking life before you know it. because I don't want to fucking do it anymore. You know what I mean? You'll be fucked off so far away, you'll never see me again. You know what I mean? And you just won't be in my life anymore if you keep fucking inviting me out round town. It's fucking nuts, mate. What, fucking Shez? Fucking split up with her, didn't I? She went dead weird on me, right? I mean, it was a bit of a weird situation, right? We met playing Ark, well, we didn't meet playing Ark, but we sort of started talking to each other about Ark. That's how we sort of met each other, like, on this game. And then she bought it, we used to play a lot together, and then one thing led to another. As you know. And then, as soon as I actually proper started going out with her, before I was like going out with her and I was just banging her, it was like she wanted to be on fucking Ark all the fucking time, just because I was playing it. And then, as soon as I committed to the relationship, she was like, "Oh, you don't need to play Ark anymore." And I was like, "I've got you." She went, "I've got you now. You don't need to play Ark anymore." And I was like, "Hold on." I was like, just watch what you're saying here now, love, because you know, I only fucked you because you played Ark for a start. You know what I mean? So yeah, and then it was just a bit weird, and then it got to the point where she said I was cheating on her, and just get really paranoid about it and stuff. And I was just like, and it was all just a load of bullshit. Like, I mean, I was gonna work, and I was getting accused of cheating on her, just for going to work and stuff like that. Or, you know, I'd like literally spent like my 2 weeks off holiday with her. And then I went back to work for one day, and then I got accused of cheating on her, and it was like not, oh, I think you're cheating, like in a mild way. You know what I mean? It was like, yeah. People are like, yeah, it's insecure, but I don't give a fuck what you are. Yeah? Don't fucking chat shit under my belt, or you're fucking gone. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for no fucking bullshit anymore. I've fucking been through it. Been through the fucking lot, man. You know what I mean? That's why I don't give a shit at a minute, you know. I'm not gonna fucking chase a woman. I'll obviously get a bird when I get a bird, and it'll happen naturally, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna fucking force things to happen again, because I always just end up fucking disappointed at the end, because I fucking tried to make something work that was probably never supposed to work. So... So basically, yeah, that's basically what happened there, and oh, it was weird, like proper. What was it now? I can't believe you fucking cheated on me. And I was like, yeah, absolute fucking shite. And then she messaged me back saying, oh, sorry, it was me, man. It was me. I was making it all up, and then. This is what made me finish her, because she went, well, this is probably going to keep happening, and I'm probably going to keep saying this to you. And I just went, well, if that's what you're going to be doing, I went, we're finished. I went, because there's no point you fucking hurting me. Keep fucking hurting me further down the line. So, that was it, mate. I fucking finished her. Fucking, at the end of the day, if you're going to tell me that you're going to hurt me further down the line, and you're going to keep fucking hurting me, then I'm not going to fucking stay around for long, am I? Fucking see you later, love. Pack your fucking bags, you're fucking gone. That's, because that's, you know, I might be many other things, but that's, you know, one thing I'm not. No. Fucking, don't cheat on my bed. Yeah, oh, maybe one day I will, mate. I think that's the thing though. It's like I then became. I got to the point where I was just happy. I just got to the point where I was just happy on my own. So it doesn't matter where I am in my life. I'm always going to be at the peak of my happiness because I've just accepted that it's me that controls that. And if I do get a girlfriend, she's an add-on. You know what I mean? She makes my life better, but it's a bit like a bolt-on. Do you know in your phone? A bit like that. You know, she's an extra add-on. She makes my life extra, but on my own, my life's already fucking decent anyway. Do you know what I mean? And that's basically the way that I am now. You know what I mean? I don't. Yeah, just a happier life, mate. I tell you. So, because I think when you get sucked into that trap and then it's all about them, it's all about someone else. That's when you get hurt because you're not doing anything for yourself. Because you're not doing anything for yourself. You can then not provide someone with your full happiness or your full whatever. You know what I mean, your full potential or whatever you want to call it, the full commitment, and give someone the best out of you because you're not giving enough to yourself. You can't give someone something if you haven't fucking got out. Do you know what I mean? And that's the way I fucking see it now. So I look after number one, and that's it. And I've got a lot to give, mate. I have got a lot to give. But the thing is, you know, I ain't a mug, and you're not gonna fucking walk all over me. And you know, and it's gonna take a bit more than you know. That's it, mate. At the end of the day, you just gotta fucking get on with it, haven't I? We've fucked about far too much to give a fuck now. I'm sure I'll get there, man. But yeah, so that basically ended in disaster. And she still works there. Yeah. Every time I walk past her, man, it's like, oh, fucking, it's awkward, mate. Awkward silence. And you know, like when you walk past someone, it's like, you're right. It's like a forced, are you alright? You know what I mean? Like, you're right. It's like a forced smile. I can see it a fucking mile off, love. Don't worry, I feel the same. You're not the only fucking one. It's not a fucking secret, love. It's alright. I'll let you off. Oh, God. So, yeah. That's basically what happened there. Oh yeah, but she did step into deep territory when she started telling me what I was doing and what I wasn't doing with my life. I don't fucking think so. But yeah, I mean that fucking raw mutton's fucking not taking long to spoil. I really need to sort all my shit out that I've got here, mate. I'm just absolutely piled up with fucking garbage everywhere. I'm just gonna make a shitload of... I've got that much stuff on me, I can't even fucking craft anything. And I'm dying for something to eat. That's what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to create a campfire, that's all I'm trying to fucking do, man. Painful. Alright, let's transfer that wood, and then craft, see if we can craft a fire. Yeah, so, what else then? Yeah, I've got a few things, mate. I'm I'm obviously part way through setting my own business up. And that's just something that I'm doing on the side of this job that I work now. Oh well, I'm qualified plasterer, aren't I? I don't know if Tom told you. Yeah. So I'm getting back into it again because obviously I stopped doing it for a while because when I got qualified, obviously that's when the building shit went tits up. But then obviously I've done work on and off and shit. When I was on the PI team, I was basically had my business because basically I had guaranteed weekends off every weekend. So every single weekend I were plastering and then I were going into work at Slater Good and then I'd do my 5 days there. And I had 2 weeks holiday and I had this hotel that I were plastering. I plastered about 10 rooms in there, the reception, and because he lived in the hotel, I did his fucking living room for him, which were attached to the hotel as well. And I booked 2 weeks off to do that job, 2 weeks holiday, and I'd earned more money in a week than I did in a full fucking month. I'd literally did my full salary that I got there in 1 week, because I'd worked 7 days straight. I was charging him £100 a day, because my daily rate is 120 a day. But if I know you, I do it 100 a day. If I know you, and I just do as much as I can in a day. Or I could charge by the square meter, depending on what job it was. Or if it was a big job, then I might price it up by the actual job itself, depending on what it was. If it was a lot of preparation work and stuff, but 100 quid a day, mate, like, and already working, it's not too bad. Like, well, that's like my mate's rate. Because I mean, normally, yeah. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm saving up for a van. I'm push biking it into Slater Good, and I'm still gonna push bike it in there when I've got my van. My van is solely for my business. That's the only thing I want a vehicle for now. And I've been creating all my business cards and all that sort of shit, and all my advertisements and stuff like that. And I just wanted to. Yeah, well, I've got a Facebook page sorted and stuff, but it's you can't see it at the minute because I've got it hidden because I'm still doing work on it. But yeah, so yeah, and then it's just about time I really got stuck into it again. But the thing is, though, like, people think that you can just go self-employed plasterer and then boom, you're going to be booming, and that's it. You're going to be fucking absolutely booming. But you don't know when the job's coming in. You don't know when you're going to be getting work. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I work in this job now. So I've got that guaranteed income, and then I can do shit on the side as well. So so yeah, I've been looking at vans. I've been looking at a Vauxhall Corsa van, because I'm only going to start off with a little small van, because I'm just going to start doing little jobs here and there. That's basically what I'm going to be doing, just on a weekend and shit, because I enjoy doing it. It's like, when I'm plastering, I'm not working. I'm enjoying my job. I'm doing it, and it's like, yeah, it's great this, and it's not work to me when I'm doing a wall. I'm just fucking loving it. So, because I went to college in actually down where you are now. Do you know? I don't know if you've been to Manvers Way, Dearne Valley, just on the outskirts of Rotherham. Yeah, I basically did it. I did a plastering course for 2 years. So yeah, I'm fully qualified. I mean, I was looking at my qualifications the other day, and that's what made me think, you know what, you need to get back into that again. And another thing is, I want to be my own boss, you know what I mean? I'm the type of guy that I am a boss, you know what I mean? I don't care what anyone fucking says. I am a boss, and that's the way it is. So, that's what I mean. Like, I do my best at my other job, you know what I mean? I do my fucking best. But I've got other things going on, so, like, that is a very small percentage of what my goals are working at Slater Gordon, but that's just a job, innit? And I just do my best, and it brings the money in. and that's it, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's not perfect. Working in an office is fucking shit, you know what I mean? Always has been. It's fact, you know what I mean? Who wants to work in an office all the fucking life? But, no, I do my fucking best, you know, and it's like any office. And I'll say that about every single office in the fucking UK. Nobody wants to be sat in an office all day. It's just the fucking way it is. I've worked in offices for the last decade. You know what I mean, so... Well, what was it? I think... Is he coming on? Sweet. But yeah, man, like, and obviously... Like, when I was in the PI team, oh, I was absolutely milking it, mate. I was earning commission, and then I was doing plastering on a weekend, and then I was like... Sat, because basically... That's the reason why I was charging £100 a day as well, because I've got another job. I can only do it on a weekend. I can't do it round the customer. The customer's got to do it round me, so that's why I give him a better deal. So, and it's good work, mate. You should have seen that guy at the hotel. He was turning around to Adam and he's like, "Do you know Rob when he's plastering?" He's like, "It's like a fucking art." He's like, "I've had plasterers in here and they're just fucking messy." And he went, "Rob," he went, make sure all these edges are neat and all that shit." And because I fucking hate it when edges are messy, man. Like,
Hello.
Here he is, man. How you doing? Oh, have you heard from Adam?
I am very good.
Nah, I fell out with him. And do you know what? I want to tell you a bit of a story about Adam when I was on a job, yeah? Right. Let's tell you a bit of a story about where somebody...
I'll be back in a second. I'm just gonna go for a piss. I've just got in.
Yeah.
I'm back in a sec.
Yeah, no worries, mate. We're on all night. But anyway, I'll tell you this story, Phil, right? This is what really pisses me off, right? Like, I've gone to college and I've studied this skill, so I know how to do it. I've studied it. I've been there, done it. I know when I walk into a room, I tell you what it is that needs doing. You know what I mean? That's the way it is. You don't have to do it my way, but that's fine. But if you're doing it the way I do it, then, you know, you're going to get the finish that you want. Anyway, so we went into this job, right? And because basically Adam was doing a bit of building work at the time, so I was subcontracted. I was subcontracting for him, just doing his plastering on all his jobs. So he'd go into a job and he'd be like, let's just say they want an open plan kitchen, because that's what he wanted. He wanted an open plan. So we'd go in, he'd price the job up, but then he'd also price the plastering in with the job, and then make sure my money was covered for me to come in and do the plastering, and then he'd quote the plastering in for the job, and then when it were all ready, he used to board it all up. He used to do all the boarding and shit like that. And well, on some jobs he did. His mate were fucking shite at boarding. Honestly, mate, his mate were fucking shit at boarding. I'd go in and I'd be banging it on wall, mate, and fucking board would be fucking flapping on the wall. I'd have to fucking reboard it all myself. Do you know what I mean? So after that, I just decided I'd just come in and board it myself, and then went into this job. And I was like, right, okay. I walked in, I went, alright, yeah, you know, I'm back to the bricks. So I was like, that wall needs boarding, that one needs boarding. I went, that up to there needs boarding. I went, that wall, back wall's alright, we can do a reskim on that wall. Do you know what I mean? And I'm basically going through the job and I'm fucking quoting this job. And then he's like, what do you mean it needs boarding? I was like, it needs boarding so I can plaster it, do you know what I mean? And went, no, aren't you going to use backing plaster and use bonding coat? And I was like, well, yeah. And I went, that is one method that you can do it, but, you know, in a traditional kitchen or something like that, you know, these days it's just bang your board up and plaster, because, like, you know, plasterboard is it's basically a low suction background, so you've got more chance to finish it off quicker. You know, you got more time on it basically before it sets. And he says, no, we're not doing it this way. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, and then, so don't get me wrong, you plaster, and then you get your feather edge, and then you level it all off, and then you key it, and then you skim it. But you mainly use like hardwall and browning and stuff and things like that on like high traffic areas and stuff like that, or like on a staircase. On a staircase, you'd backing plaster it because it's a high traffic area. You know, in like your kitchen and something like that, you just can fucking plasterboard it all and boom, it's done. And then, so he decided he wanted it done that way, and there was no way that I was going to be able to do the job my way, right? So did it because I can do it that way. I can do it both ways. Do you know what I mean? And I got it all fucking levelled off. I'd fucking backing plastered the whole fucking lot. It took me all fucking day, right? And then when I went, right, I'm done. And he went, what do you mean you're done? I was like, I'm done, mate. And he was like, why? He went, you've not skimmed it yet. I went, I know. I can't skim it till tomorrow, mate, because it needs to dry. And he was like, oh, right, if I knew that, we could have just boarded it. I went, well, that's why I said, board it, mate. Because I could have boarded it. Your bonding compound, or others known as dot and dab, but if you're a professional and you know the real word for it, it's called bonding compound, not dot and dab. That's what cowboys call it, right? And but basically, the bonding compound can be dry within half an hour, and you can be skimming on them boards because the bonding compound dries that fast. And I could have had the full fucking room skimmed that day, and he wanted it done his way. And then when I said, like, you know, that I was going home, I'm done today, my job's done, and he was like, what do you mean? You're not going home? I was like, yeah, I am. Fucking, no, you're not. I was like, well, I'm finished. It's like, no, you're not. It's like, you've not skimmed it yet. I was like, well, it needs to dry. I went, I can't plaster over a wet surface that needs to dry, because that's what backing plaster is, mate. So you fucking that clued up on your fucking job, you didn't even fucking know what I were fucking doing, and you told me to do it. So next time he went, oh, we'll just board it. And then when I turned around to him, I went, I told you this at the beginning of the day, that it all needed boarding. And it was like, oh, proper started kicking off about it because I said that. Because he didn't want to admit that he were wrong and I were right, and I'm the fucking person that's gone and done the time out to learn it, and I put my time into it, and yeah, that was basically that. And then after a while, I fell out with him anyway, didn't I? Because of certain circumstances, and then he was still asking me to do work for him, and I just said no. I was like, no, I said I'm not working for you, mate. I said, well, I weren't working for him anyway.
Hey, me dinos are still alive. Yeah, they're all alive. I gave them like shitloads of food, so I could have left them for a month. Oh, I've just got in now from another sexy 4-hour shift. Been working at the DOMs.
So that's basically that. And you know, if I'd been someone, right, that had not gone to college, that had not gone and studied it, and I didn't know what I was talking about. Because half of the people at Slater Gordon don't fucking know I've got a trade under my belt. They all think that working there is the only thing that I fucking know, right? So
I know differently.
Like, you know, because you've seen videos of me skimming. You've seen videos of me skimming, haven't you? When I was recording on that job, and you told me that I was just fucking slapping it on for fun. You know what I mean? Like, and Jason was just like, Rob, that video of you plastering, he went, you was just fucking banging it on, man. You know what I mean? But I was telling Phil about this job I did with Adam.
Yeah.
And I walked into the job. I'll try to tell the story a bit more condensed because Phil's already heard it. I walked into the fucking job, and I was like, that wall needs boarding, that needs boarding. I went up there, yeah, you can board that up. You know, that back wall there's alright actually, we might be able to make most of that, but that's just a fucking reskim. Do you know what I mean? And then he went, no, you're going to backing plaster it all. And I was like, well, no, just board it. I was like, but no, it'll cost more doing it that way, which, no, it won't. It won't just cost about the same, really. You know, bag of plasters, there's not much difference between a bag and a board, to be honest with you. Especially if you're buying them from B&Q and not in bulk.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, anyway, he then said, no, you're doing it this way, and you're going to backing plaster it, which you can plaster that way. You know, that is a way. In some places, you know, you have to do it that way, like in a school or in a hospital corridor or something like that, like a high traffic area. You would have to use backing plaster because it's a high traffic area, and then reskim it. So it made me use backing plaster, and I did it all. I'd levelled it all off. It took me all fucking day to get this fucking all these walls nice and flush, so I could fucking skim it. And then end of the day, I'd finished it all. I was like, right, I'm done. And he was like, what do you mean you're done? I was like, you've not skimmed it yet? And I was like, yeah, no. I was like, I know I've not skimmed it, mate. He was like, well, aren't you gonna skim it? I was like, yeah, I am tomorrow. I was like, it needs to dry, mate. And he was like, what? I was like, I can't skim over that. I was like, it's wet. I was like, as soon as I start skimming over it, it'll start pushing in, and then before you know it, I'll have the backing plaster grit coming through my normal finish, and then when I try and finish it off, I'm gonna have grit in my finish, and every time I wave my trowel around, I'm gonna have lines through my walls because I've got grit everywhere in my skim. And
yeah.
basically, he then said, oh, well, we should have boarded it then. And I was like, well, that's what I said at the beginning of the day, mate. I said, this needs boarding, that needs boarding. I went, we could have just given the back wall a reskim. And he was like, oh, well, you know, he tried to sort of blame it on me. Like, he fucking tried to blame it on me, basically. And, yeah, so that's basically what happened with that. And then another thing as well, what made me laugh, this is how fucking thick he was, right? Say you've got a door, right? And it's a patio door, right? And you know the edges inside the door, you know, like what's normally square, what's plastered, and then you've got your beading going round, and the little like edge, sort of like inside though. He was going, well, this needs to be backing plastered. I went, why? He went, because it's an external wall. And I went, mate, that's an internal wall. And he was like, you can plasterboard that. And he was like, no, it's an external wall because it's near the door. And I was like, no. I went, an external wall is a wall outside. This wall is inside. So it's an internal wall. And we had a fucking argument for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes about whether it was an external or internal wall. And he didn't have a fucking clue. He did not have a clue what he was talking about. You know, like, you know, external plastering is rendering. That's why it's called external plastering, because you're plastering over external walls. And he was trying to fucking tell me an internal wall was an external wall, and it was just, when we got to that point in the day, I was just like, you know what? I was like, fuck this. I mean,
have you seen the? Have you seen my pen? I just can't close I can't close it. For some reason, it won't let me close the hole in the middle.
Yeah, because she was gonna. It won't let you do what? Close the hole.
Yeah, like you know when you build a house and you close the top, with your roof, your ceiling. It won't bloody let me.
Right. 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 So how? It won't let you close the seat.
Oh, it's going down.
Is it a hatch frame?
Yeah.
Hatch?
No. I don't think so. No. They just want trees, don't they? They just want the nicest of plants. Yeah, literally you can see a fucking knob off tail whacking around on the other side of the island.
Yeah.
Was that you? Stevie?